I just had my first hot shower in a week. And I know somebody watching this from the United States is probably like, girl, what you mean your first hot shower in a week? My first hot shower, okay? But let me clarify before y'all start acting up in the comments, honey. Because this is actually one of those things about living abroad that I don't think you fully understand until you're actually living abroad. Because traveling somewhere for a week or staying at a resort is completely different from moving into an apartment, buying groceries, figuring out transportation, finding somebody to do your hair and nails, getting cash out of an ATM, and just trying to live a regular Tuesday in another country. And there are trade offs. One of mine has been hot water. I've been traveling through Central and South America, mostly in places where the climate is warm and tropical, and hot water is something I have learned I have to specifically look for when I'm booking a rental. You cannot just assume that they have it. And apparently I did that, and I still got caught up with this apartment and no hot water, honey. Now, technically, I could get in there and take a cold shower, but knowing me and my bones, absolutely not. Okay, I'm boiling some water. Baby, listen, I like to get boiled up like a crab. So I've been washing up my whole body, handling my business, doing what I need to do. And I have been waiting for this man to come fix his hot water because I want to stand underneath the hot shower like the spoiled American that I apparently am, honey. It was a joke, y'all. And that's what I want to talk about in this video, though, because there are things about the United States that we take for granted until we leave. But there are also things we pay a lot of money for in America because of the systems we've built around everyday life. Building codes, inspections, permits, licensings, regulations, insurance, health department requirements, labor requirements. All these different layers can make things safer and more standardized, but those layers also cost money. And somebody has to pay for it. And usually it's us, the people. So when you come somewhere where life operates differently, sometimes you get this incredible affordability and freedom, but sometimes that freedom means you need to adjust your expectations. And that has probably been one of the biggest lessons of my digital nomad life. I'm not just traveling to different countries, it's learning how to live differently. After the morning after, after the night before. Hey y'all, we are back with another nomadic vlog with me, Nomadic Doctress. So, my housekeeper didn't come, y'all. So I ended up just doing some things around the place myself. I have a change of linen and stuff, and so it ended up working out. I just wanted somebody to come here and do like some deep cleaning and stuff because I wasn't trying to do all that. I'm gonna be honest. Some things I'm just a little, I don't want to say I'm lazy. I just don't want to do it. But I'm feeling good. I've had my first hot shower in over a week. The hot water has been out. Yeah, that's one of the downfalls in a lot of places in South America and Central America, you know, because they're considered tropical places, so they don't really be having hot water like that. But I was able to get a hot shower today, which felt very, very good. I'm feeling good, feeling great. I'm about to go outside, do some exploring. I think I'm gonna go down to the river today, down by the river. Hey. I was born by the river. I think I'm gonna go down to the river, check that out. I was gonna go to the library, but I noticed that the library have a deaf cafe tomorrow. So I'm actually gonna go to the deaf cafe tomorrow at the library. And then like next week they have this sound healing activity thing that I'm gonna go to. I actually was able to find me finally an aerial studio. So I reached out to them to see when their lyra classes are. So hopefully I can get back into my lyra classes really soon. I'm finally getting back outside. And that's how I know I'm feeling better. That's how I know that I'm finally past like me being sick, because I was not myself at all. Now, even though I still have just a little bit of like congestion and stuff, but baby, your girl is ready to be outside. Periods. This lighting is nice, honey. But I'm about to order me a moto so I can get on my first adventure, honey. I'll see y'all on the journey. All right, so my first location is like 5.5 miles away. The cost of a moto is like 6,500 pesos. The cost of a car is like 15,000 pesos. Since it's a 5-mile ride, I'm gonna get the car for this ride. And I'll do motos a little bit later today, but I'm just gonna get a car. Just to fit, something simple. Should be almost here. Okay, this is him coming up. Hola. 8610.
¿Tú eres de Nueva York?
Sí.
¿Estás?
Me. YouTube.
Ya te había transportado.
What, Yo Viva?
Para su seguridad, por favor,
Sí.
Tú vives en Nueva York, ¿no? Ahora estás de paseo acá. ¿Qué? Estás trabajando.
Mi español es muy poco.
Y mi inglés muy poquitico. What's your name?
Estados Unidos.
What's your name? Tu nombre.
Oh, Mónica.
Mónica, ya.
Sí.
Ya.
Tú?
Álvaro.
Oh, okay.
¿Qué haces, Mónica? ¿Qué haces aquí? ¿Paseando? ¿Trabajando? ¿Qué?
Gusta.
¿Turismo?
Huh?
¿Turismo?
Sí. 3 meses.
Ya.
Sí. Me gusta mucho.
Okay. Y ahora vas donde hay un French.
Is that Francis? No.
¿No?
What? Tú hablas Francis? Oh.
Never.
Yeah. Yo hablo inglés y español muy poco. Portugués muy poco.
Terminales nomás, terminales.
Sí, estudio.
Very good.
Gracias. One of the biggest adjustments for me has been realizing that not everything has to look the way I'm accustomed to it for it to work. You can pass somebody selling fruit on the side of the road, someone else is selling candy, somebody else is washing windshields at the stoplight. You might eat at a little restaurant that looks like somebody converted the front of their house into a business, honey. And it's a good chance that they did. And everybody is just working. They're finding ways to make money with what they have. Coming from the United States, sometimes your first instinct is to compare everything to American standards. But the longer I'm abroad, the more I had to stop asking, why isn't this like America? Because I'm not in motherfucking America. Well, I'm in South America. The question is, how does life work here? That's the question. Okay, I'll just be out here doing shit. So we about to see what this. Oh, I need to see if they got some pads in here. Okay, so they got the night ones. Those two of them together. Gracias. Oh, okay. This is nice. They have a mini mart. Look at this. Hola. Okay, so I'm getting food now. I don't know if I have my microphones, but so I'm getting food now. This is a nice like shopping center. The food that I saw the dude have at the what's the name, I was like, oh yeah, I need that. I need that. They do have a bank right here too, the Bank Colombia, so I may go in there to get some more cash. Or not. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the river today. I know I want to go salsa dancing tonight, so I think I may just go back to my place after eating and then just hang out until it's time to go out to go salsa dancing, and then I'll be outside tonight, so I may go to the river tonight and then like salsa dancing and things of that nature. That's what I think I'm gonna do. They got a sex store. Ooh. Wait, oh wait, you can't see it right there, but it's across from me right there. I may actually walk in there and see what they got going on in there too. But okay. I'm about to just sit here and enjoy the vibes. And then make my way. Oh, they got a perfume store too. Ooh. I don't need no more perfume because the perfumes that I got smells so freaking good, baby. I smell good. I smell like a house meal, okay? But I'm about to just wait on my food and I'll see y'all later.
Tiene un aceite, es de muy buena calidad, pues tiene relativamente, tú dices, no, este es más grande, este es más pequeño. Perdón, mira, perdón, con todo respeto.
And that's where I think the conversation gets really interesting because there are benefits on both sides. There are reasons we have regulations in the United States. You want the building you're living in to be structurally sound. You want restaurants handling food properly. You want electrical work done safely. You want clean water. You want protections for workers and consumers. I'm not going to sit here and pretend those things don't matter just because I enjoy living abroad, because they absolutely do. But all of those systems also become part of the cost of doing business. If you want to open a restaurant in the United States, depending on where you live and what you're doing, there can be permits, inspections, commercial rent, insurance, equipment requirements, food safety requirements, payroll taxes, before you've even sold your first plate. And then you come somewhere else and somebody has a grill, some chairs, a little space, and they're feeding the entire neighborhood. And I'm laughing because they're literally doing that a few doors down from me right now. It's a completely different ecosystem. And I'm learning that I can't take the conveniences of one lifestyle and expect to automatically have them inside another lifestyle without also accepting the costs that come with them. That's the trade off. I might not have hot water in every apartment, but I can walk down the street and buy fresh fruit for a fraction of what I have paid back home. I've literally been places where fruit is growing around you. Right outside my door right now, I have a mango tree. We have coconuts, avocados, limes, depending on where you're at. You're in an environment where food can grow practically in your backyard. And I've also noticed that some of the produce I buy here, it doesn't sit around forever. It spoils really fast. So when you buy it, you better eat that shit. When you get it off the tree, you better eat it that day because by the second day, it's bad. And at first, I was irritated because I'm used to buying groceries and expecting certain things to last a certain while. Now I'm learning, stop shopping like you're in the United States. Buy what you're actually going to eat for these next couple days and go back when you need more. That's another a lifestyle adjustment. And I think that's what people miss when they talk about moving abroad purely from the perspective of, oh my God, everything is so cheap. Yes, some things are dramatically cheaper, but you're not necessarily purchasing the exact same lifestyle for less money. Sometimes you're purchasing a different lifestyle altogether, and you have to decide whether you actually like that lifestyle. Because cheap rent doesn't mean anything if you spend every day angry that things aren't operating the way that they did back home, honey. Learning to adapt like this has required me to pay attention to something deeper than travel, and that's my nervous system. Because when you're constantly moving, constantly entering unfamiliar environments, hearing a different language, figuring out new systems, dealing with things not working the way you expected them to work, your body can stay in this constant state of alert without you even realizing it. And that's exactly why today's video is sponsored by my 30-day subconscious and nervous system reset journal. I created this journal to help you become more aware of the subconscious patterns that you're carrying and create intentional practices that help you slow down, reconnect with yourself, and respond to your life differently. And you definitely don't have to be traveling the world to need it. Sometimes the environment isn't changing at all. You're changing. And now you have to teach your mind and body that it's okay to live differently than you lived before. So if you've been in a season of transition, reinvention, or just trying to get yourself back into alignment, check out the 30-day subconscious and nervous system reset journal below. I'll have the information linked down below. Something else I've realized is that convenience has a price. In the United States, we're accustomed to being able to get almost anything, almost anytime. And you remove some of that convenience, your routine changes. You start planning differently. You start paying attention differently. You learn which stores carry what you need. You learn when you need cash. You learn which neighborhoods have certain services. You learn that Google Maps may tell you one thing and real life may tell you something completely different, honey. And eventually, you develop a new normal. That's the part of long-term travel that I love. I don't want to recreate my exact American life in another country. If I wanted everything to operate exactly like the United States, I could just live in the United States. Part of this experience for me is seeing what happens when I stop assuming the way I've always lived is the only way to live. Some things I appreciate more now. Some things I realize I never really needed. And some things, baby, I need them. And hot water is definitely on that list. Buenas noches, mi amores. So, as you can see, baby, I ain't vlogged nothing from today. If you know, then you know. We were on live, and so it was basically like a live vlog today from me eating, went to a couple stores, and just vibed together for a couple hours. So I missed a lot of data from today. And so it's now evening time. As you can see, the sun is down. It's 6:30 p.m. So I'm going to salsa tonight, and salsa starts like they open up at 7. I'm not going to get there exactly 7. I still need to get some clothes on. And I actually want to go downstairs to get me a chicken kebab from the guy at his food court downstairs. So I'm about to go do that. And then I'm gonna come up here and get ready and stuff. And I think I'm gonna go to head out to La Fiesta around Ocho. Yeah, I think around 8 is when I'm gonna head out there. So I'm about to just put some pants on and make my way downstairs to order me some food from him before he closes up. But that's the vibe. You gotta be quiet on the creek. I got my key. Yeah. Damn, that light bright. Flashing lights. Quiet on the creek.
Piso 1.
Quiet on the creek. Hey, hey. Quiet on the creek. Oh. Hola.
¿Cómo va?
Oh, muy bien. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, bien.
That's what I get. Is he out here?
What do you fancy?
Muy bien. Brocheta de pollo.
Brocheta de pollo.
Sí.
Can you wait? Can you? The chef is coming.
Gracias.
Just answer the phone.
Okay. Bien. And this right here is another thing I love. Watching somebody actually make my food, seeing the ingredients, the process, being able to sit here while someone prepares something they've probably made hundreds or thousands of times. There's an intimacy to everyday life that I experience differently when I'm abroad. And I think that's why I continue doing this, even when there are inconveniences, because the inconveniences aren't the whole story. Yes, I've gone a week without a hot shower. I've dealt with language barriers. I've been confused about transportation. I've run out of cash. I've gotten lost. I've bought groceries that spoiled before I expected them to. I've had moments where I've looked around like, what in the world am I doing? But I've also eaten incredible food. I've met people I never would have met. I've seen completely different ways of building community, making money, eating, resting, working, and enjoying life. I've learned that quality of life is a much more complicated concept than I used to think it was. Because what are we measuring? Convenience, safety, cost, freedom, time, community, access to nature, fresh food, comfort? There's no country that's going to give you the absolute best version of every single one of those things. So eventually you have to decide which trade-offs you're willing to make for the kind of life you actually want. And I think there's where I am right now. Every country I live in teaches me something about what I value. Some experiences make me appreciate the United States more. Others make me question why I do certain things, why we do certain things the way that we do it. And some simply remind me that different doesn't automatically mean better or worse. Sometimes it really just means different. And my job isn't to arrive somewhere and demand that it accommodates the lifestyle I'm accustomed to. My job is to pay attention, learn, adapt, and decide whether this particular version of life works for me. That's the difference between being on vacation and actually trying to build a life abroad. And I'm curious about you guys. What is one United States, American convenience that you think you can easily give up to live somewhere that you love? And what's one thing you absolutely refuse to live without? Because apparently mine is hot water and air conditioning. I have found my boundaries, honey. But put yours in the comments because I really want to see what everyone says. And if you enjoy these videos where I show you the real everyday side of being a digital nomad and not just the beautiful beaches and pretty views, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn your notifications on. We've got a lot more in life to figure out, honey, and hopefully I can figure it out while being properly showered. I got my food. I got my food. Ooh, yeah. So the guy was saying, he was like, I know you're, because his friend was there with him, and so his friend speak English. And so he was like, I know you're going out tonight. It's a big party tonight out on the boulevard. And so I didn't realize that the salsa street is at the river. So I'm going to be at the river anyway. And so he said, you know, every Friday is like the biggest night there. So I'm excited to go outside. It's windy outside, child. But I don't think it's windy down that way. I think it's because we're so close to the mountains, but I need to look at my clothes and see what I have that's, you know, decent. At first I was gonna go to another place before I go to the boulevard, but I think I'm just gonna go to the boulevard first. Hey girl. I think I'm gonna go to the boulevard first and then, you know, from there. I need to figure out what I'm gonna wear though, because it's a little chilly outside. That wind ain't nothing to play with, honey. Because it's like, let me see. What's the temperature? Child, it's 7 o'clock already. They're talking about fast. Oh, my iPad still set to Salvador. No, baby, we ain't there no more. 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 Okay, so it says 77 degrees. Oh, it's supposed to start raining from 7 to 8, y'all. So I'm gonna go after that. I'm not about to get rained on, but it says 77 degrees outside. That must be at the center of the city, honey, because it is so windy where I'm at. But I'm about to eat my RA. Ah! After the morning after. After the night before. Y'all, I did not make it to salsa. I laid down to take a nap. Y'all, I bit my lip. I laid down to take a nap, and I woke up, and it was like midnight. And I'm like, and it was a little cold. I was like, I'm not gonna make it. Because I was supposed to be going to the botanical garden this morning. I'm still going, but I ain't make it. I laid down for a nap. And yeah, it was over after that. We're gonna try again next Friday. We're gonna try again next Friday.